You ever about to do something and you just think, why? I could not. Welcome to week 3. Let's PR.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
So I love caffeine, and I also have the food and beverage preferences of a small child. So if it tastes like candy, I'm here for it. So the 0-calorie energy drinks, naturally, I'm a huge fan of, and then also like some sort of bird. I'm attracted to shiny or pretty things. So some of the marketing, the branding catches your eye, I'm here for it, and I've already bought it. So I'm gonna try the different kind of candy or melon flavors, see are they the same, which ones can I drink every day, which ones do I recommend? Caffeine, if you search it, has a ton of benefits. Improving mood, cognitive function, focus, energy, about mood, happiness, and there are some studies about people being less depressed. Some of the most studied benefits of caffeine are that it suppresses appetite, that it improves thermogenesis, so it warms your body up, and you generate more heat and energy from food consumed, and then particularly in the gym, athletic performance. And that's the one I'm going to dwell on most. So, caffeine. The Food and Drug Administration has a recommended safe upper limit for most healthy adults of 400 milligrams. In research, the benefits are showing somewhere around 1.15 to 1.7 milligrams per pound. So for me at 165 pounds, that's right around there. That's 450 milligrams. So that's what I shoot for. As far as supplements go, it's one of the few to actually have researched benefits. So I'm going to go through some of those, sipping my planned 400 milligrams as I store the others for later. Starting with Bang Sour Heads. Definitely my favorite of the Bangs. Always loved this one. Then 3D became the favorite, but let's see side by side. Super candy-like, like zero fruit. That is liquefied candy in your mom's basement playing video games. That's what I'm saying. It's delicious. It's delicious. 3D, the newbie, the new favorite of mine. Not super carbonated. Not as like intense and crazy. Still a huge fan. This is like my favorite so far and maybe forever. This is like a drink every day kind of thing. It's like Mountain Dew, but not like the Mountain Dew that Kyle drinks as he, races his dirt bike and has his mom do his laundry. This is like Kyle grew up and got a job. This one I haven't tried. Sour gummy worms Rays. This is closest to Bang. pure candy. They kind of nailed it more than Bang. That's like pure candy. And then the newest Monster, Ultra Paradise. Does it taste like paradise? I'm on a beach. I can see it. Most like candy. Most fruity. This I could drink every day. Good in its own way, but so similar to this. Definitely the winner. Definitely. There are caffeine studies that show cyclists who consume caffeine could cycle for longer. That showed basketball players could jump higher. Football players could sprint faster and farther. And then finally, weightlifters lifting more weight. So that's right up our alley. In looking for a good study to show the weightlifting or resistance training benefits of caffeine, there's just so many good resources out there. I'm just going to tag a few of my favorite videos from Jeff Nippard, Scott Murray. But basically, it allowed many groups, men, female, resistance trained, untrained, to increase volume, training volume, which leads to hypertrophy. It allowed them to increase load often, increase strength. A lot of the time it increased like power, so getting the bar velocity, so like with the press up faster, explosive power, and then of course suppressing fatigue. So what you may think is your to failure, caffeine helps stave that off. So just wrapping it up, it's proven, it's a proven supplement. You want to say it's safe, but it's so individual. People have died from caffeine overdose, so obviously everyone needs to assess their own tolerance. But it is highly susceptible to developing a tolerance. So I know I try to cycle off of it, not for any other health reason other than I want that maximal benefit in the gym, and like especially maybe with a dieting phase. I want that benefit of the increased energy expenditure that you get from it, the increased thermogenesis. So like I just try to line it up if I just feel like I'm not feeling them anymore with a deload at maybe 8 weeks, something. If I know I'm just hopping into some new training that's not going to get hard yet, work is easier than normal, now would be a good time to probably wean off of it. So like for instance, I know I'm gonna deload before my powerlifting meet, probably that week leading up to it, and I'm thinking I'll do no caffeine, so then come meet day, boy's gonna be stimmed out of his mind, ready to send PRs through the roof. Just wrapping up those lifts, the squat was 235 by 3 for 2 sets, and then a top single of 255 for 1. So that's a PR. That's cool. That's exciting. 10 pounds up from last week for the heavy single. Bench 175, 165. How many? One. Deadlift. Rip. Demoralizing, dude. I got 325 for 2, 325 for 1. And then I tried a heavy single of 345. I was so certain I had 345 for 1. And glued to the floor. Didn't even budge. Took a breath, came back, tried it again. No newfound luck there either. So I went back to 315 for a single. Again, but you know, I said it in vlog 1 or vlog 2, like, not gonna let one session influence me anymore. You know, that's so hard to look at, but like, I'm so numbers focused and I let that fire me up. And I think there are pros and cons that come with that. As long as I can always detach myself and understand progress isn't going to be there every single week. You just can't keep PRing. Like recovery, food, sleep, whatever, stress, like there are so many factors that it's fine. It's fine. You showed up. That's half of it. That's more than most are doing. So not too upset about it. Gonna lie to myself here. Not too upset about it. We move on and we try again next week, and maybe we plateau there and we try again next week. Lifelong game.